More so at the highest level of play, the honing of fundamentals must never be overlooked.
Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 58 on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it so...
Digging in once again, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodell's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Dwayne Waldron.
Center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Waldron.
And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Get your pitch on.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Bob Laker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken for strike three, the throw. At the plate, Sidney Vick.
Up next for Minnesota, designated hitter, Sidney Vick.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Twins Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Now to the plate, Darren James watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvatore Mateo. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a...
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Darren James. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Let it fly right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lustig is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So ready for another chance. Manny Machado, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Manny Machado.
Hey, get us a
Crowd
right
gets
here.
up for the 3-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play. Stepping into the box, Darren James,
Leading
0 for
off the
3
bottom
to
of the
this
ninth for the
point.
Twins.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good
Number
hitter. We all
17.
kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Patrick Corbin earned his 9th. First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of target. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Lustig. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they turn the double play. And now the starting lineup for the.
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 59 on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James.
Baseman, Darren James. Come on, baby. See it driving. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. Settling in now, Bob Laker. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bob Laker.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Darren James. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
runs on the season. You know, when you start getting that area, everybody starts talking about Babe Ruth. He did, after all, set the standard for those 60 home run seasons. This is really impressive.
Now in the box, Darren James. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, the pitcher's got the advantage. Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Come on, guys.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Shot back up the middle, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Time to single out one man for his efforts this afternoon, and there he is on your screen.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Minnesota seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Taylor Rogers. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend. William Hong gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. And now the starting lineup.
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Darren James is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Now at the plate, Bob Laker. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Laker.
The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Goodell, and that retires the side. Wind up stranding.
Hey, nobody wait.
So coming to the plate, Dwayne Waldron. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. James takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Darren James.
Baseman, Darren James.
Let's go.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Be nice and patient, one at a time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Buxton is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Digging in now, Bob Laker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Darren James. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
You can do it. Let's go, man.
And that misses ball one.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
All right, one more time right here.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Darren James.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Come on, big guy.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Goodell. Makes the play, one away. Ready now, Lewis Lustig. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So no runs on. Jason Imro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jason Imro.
Darren James will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Hard liner to center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. At the plate, Bob Laker.
Bob.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Going better up there. Here you go.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
And again a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And yet another throw over. Runner back safely. Another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Good job. Drive him in right here. Here we go.
Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
High pop-up. Rivera coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Herschel Joyner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On the ground near home. Throw on to first, and the Orioles bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Mike Morin earns it. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Jeffrey Baker, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
We're looking at a club I'll say is lukewarm. They're 4-2 at home. Not sizzling hot and not playing poor either. But the first game on the road, I think we'll learn a lot about what this club is about.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Are set down. Striding in once again, David Lustig. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Stay back.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Now the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hot shot to third. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Ready for another chance. Darren James. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
James.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1, and he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dahl going back on it. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Two on here with 1 man out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may have
trying to pick things up where he left off. Darren James into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Down and away, ball 1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown him a fastball yet. And right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
2-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see right there, he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. James is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crawling for it, Roberson. And the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. James is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Darren James. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Ready once again. Bob Laker, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Sidney Vick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Heading out towards shallow right. Lustig has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11. Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Daniel Mengden will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Darren James is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, the 2-3 in this homestand haven't played.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Bob Laker.
Bob Laker.
Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Digging in to try it again, Sidney Vick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Myers ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Herschel Joyner.
Minnesota. Catcher, Herschel Joyner.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately it found a hole and got through the infield.
Digging in once again, Darren James.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard to short. Cicchini picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They lead it 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gavin Cicchini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gavin Cicchini.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Left side. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Ready on 1 and 2. Runners off for second. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mutter comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sidney Vick. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way, behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
Ready once again, Herschel Joyner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Jamie Suarez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mutter is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 62 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he's...
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Martin Perez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is home run number 63 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So coming to the plate, Napoleon Gardner. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, James. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Darren James. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Mutter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, J.P. Singleton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Singleton is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
Okay, one time right now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
See it driving. Let's go. Right
Into
here.
his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. So they get 3. Digging in, Darren James.
Up next for the Twins,
Hey, grip it and rip it. Yeah, grip it and rip it.
Darren James.
From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. First and second here with nobody out.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Here we go. Need you right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now batting, Bob Laker.
Now batting,
No one better up there.
shortstop, Bob Laker.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Coming to the plate now, Jamie Suarez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. In the air out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So digging in now, Andres Castilla, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. To third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Wind up with a cup.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the result.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Line drive to center field. Pryor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Here's George Springer. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago.
Springer.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. For the Red Sox. Now at the plate, Marco Hernandez. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Comes set with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Standing in, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
He's set, and the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Pryor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Plawecki.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. At the plate, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, looks like
and he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Laker.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Bob Laker has just clubbed a milestone home run. Ready now, Darren James. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Into the box, Bob Laker. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
The runner scores from second.
Another RBI. Talk about locked in. Every time he has an opportunity to drive somebody in, it seems like he's doing it. That's his 4th RBI of the game. What a ball game for him.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there.
Stepping in, Darren James. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out by bunting the man over, so you put the hit and run on. Nice job. Now you got a runner at third base. Let's see if they can get him in.
The designated hitter,
the 3-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Now at the plate, Herschel Joyner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the...
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great...